Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. My name is Kanizam bin Ahmad and I want to thank to the Royal Malaysian Police College for inviting me. It's an honor to be here today to discuss the critical role of security audits in our field. As a law enforcement officer, I witnessed firsthand the impact, both positive and negative, of robust security measures and the consequences of their absence. Today, I elaborate on some key components of a security audit, drawing upon my experiences to illustrate their importance. Today, I will present to you about risk assessment and identification are crucial processes in any security audit. This step involves identifying potential threats and vulnerabilities that could impact the safety of individuals, organization, infrastructure, in law enforcement and intelligence operation. Understanding the severity and likelihood of these risks is key of effective resources allocation and threat mitigation strategies. A thorough risk assessment help prioritize security measures and allocate limited resources more efficiently. Here I give the situation or case study in cyber security risk assessment in Malaysia 2018 to 2019 in context as a part of a national security effort. Malaysia has been increasingly focused on countering cyber security threats. In 2018 to 2019, Malaysian financial institutions and governmental networks were under high security due to a surge in cyber attacks. For the case study example, in 2018, the Malaysian government conduct a national cyber security audit focusing on critical infrastructure such as banking system, telecommunication and energy grids. The audit was particularly concerned what the growing threats of state-sponsored cyber attacks. One of the significant findings was a series of sophisticated phishing campaign aimed at high-ranking officials with the government and financial sector. These attacks were later attributed to a foreign state actor with a history of cyber espionage, as confirmed by the Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission (MCMC) and the National Cyber Security (NASCA). The threats pose several risks of data breach and financial disruption. For the risk assessment, the audit identified several key vulnerabilities that is a lack of the employee training on the cyber security best practices, insufficient segmentation of network with critical sector like financial and telecommunication, audit security protocols in some departments exposing them to the cyber criminal activities. For the impact and likelihood, the risk of a successful cyber attack was deemed high, with a significant potential for the financial and reputation damage. The likelihood of a sophisticated attack occurring was estimated to be high due to the advanced nature of the phishing tactics and the involvement for the foreign state actor. Now I would like to pass forward to my buddy, Mr. Kapis. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Khairul. Now I want to go through to evaluation of security infrastructure. Elaboration. Evaluating security infrastructure involves assessing the current system in place to protect against threats. This includes reviewing both physical and digital security measures such as access control, surveillance system, firewalls, encryption, and physical barriers. The goal is to identify weaknesses that could be exploited by malicious actors. Situation or case study: physical and digital infrastructure review of Malaysian airports to 2020. Context. In 2020, Malaysia's international airports underwent a comprehensive security infrastructure audit due to rising concerns about potential terrorist attack and organized criminal activities at air terminals. For case study example, a review was conducted of Kuala Lumpur International Airport, KLIA, to assess both physical and digital security system. The audit found several weaknesses, including gaps in surveillance coverage in certain restricted areas and outdated biometric access system. This made the airport vulnerable to unauthorized access to sensitive zones such as cargo areas and airside operations. Next is evaluation of security infrastructure. The evaluation recommended an upgrade to the biometric security system and the installation of more advanced surveillance cameras. Additionally, the integration of AI-based threat detection system was proposed to enhance real-time monitoring and prevent unauthorized access. Next up, we have Mr. Raja. Thank you.
Thank you, my partner, Kapis. Now, my part is compliant with legal and regulatory standard. Elaboration, compliance with legal and regulatory standard ensure that an organization adheres to the relevant law and guidelines, minimize the risk of legal liabilities and security breach. In Malaysia, the includes compliance with the Personal Data Protect Act (PDPA), the Malaysia Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC) Act, and other relevant law. Situation and case study. Complaint Audit Financial Sector 2018. Context. In 2018, the complaint audit was conducted for several Malaysia banks to ensure the way adhering to the stringent data protection and anti-money laundering law. Case study example. The audit related to a few banks were not fully compliant with the PDPA regarding data protection. Specifically, some banks were found to be retaining customer data for longer than legally permitted, and lack proper protocols for sensitive customer information. Complaint issue identified. During a complaint audit of Malaysia financial sector, several issues related to non-compliant with legal and regulatory standards we identified. One certified finding was the failure of Cotton Bank to fully adhere to the Personal Data Protection Act (PDPA), particularly in terms of data retention. Some banks were found to be retaining customer data for longer periods and permitted by law, which could lead to legal repercussions and potential breach of data privacy. Additionally, the audit revealed that several financial institutions and insufficient encryption protocol in place to protect sensitive personal finance data. This lack of robust encryption exposed customer information to potential cyber threats, putting both individual and the banks at risk. This compliant feature fails highlighted the urgent need to financial institutions to reassess their data management practice and implement strong security measures to ensure full compliance with data protect law and safeguard customer privacy. Outcome: recommendations were made for the bank to implement stricter data retention policy and upgrade their encryption system. They were also required to conduct regular training for employees to ensure better understanding and adhere to legal standards. Now I'm going to hand things over to my partner, Sis Hana.
Thank you, Mr. Raja. Part my review of incident response and crisis management procedure. Elaborated reviewing incident response and crisis management procedure ensure that an organizer is prepared to effective handle any security branch and emergency. This includes assessing how quickly and effectively an organization can respond to incident and the robustness of this crisis management plan. Situasi and case study. Incident response in the 2016 Malaysia Airlines cyber attack. Contact in 1916 Malaysia Airlines inspired a scientific cyber attack. The target is requisition and ticketing system, leading to data breach involving sensitive customer information. Case study example. The audit team reviewed the incident response and crisis management procedure after the attack. The initial response by Malaysia Airlines was slow due to inadequate cybersecurity protocol and a lack of coordination between the airlines, IT team and the National Cybersecurity Agency. Review findings. The incident response revealed that Malaysia Airlines lacked an effective incident response plan, which contributed to the delay reaction to the cyber attack. The absence of the clear and started approach to handling such insight left the airline upgrade prepared for the immediate action request. Additionally, there were significant communication gaps between the airline and law enforcement agency, which future hinder the ability to launch a time investigation and address the attack effective. These shortcomings highlighting and the need to the improve coordination and planning in future crisis management recommendation. To address the identity issue, it is recommends the Malaysia Airlines establish a formalized and coordinate incident response team to ensure we switch the efficient management for future cyber attack. This team should be well prepared and capable of responding quickly to minimize protection damage. Additionally, the airline should implement continuous cyber security training and awareness program for all employees, ensuring that everyone is equipped with the knowledge to recognize and respond to potential threat. Finally, there is an urgent need to upgrade the airline cybersecurity defense, ensure that a robust enough to withstand and evolving cyber threat and safeguard critical system. It now my honor is introduced to next speaker, Mr. Ayin. Thank you.
Thank you, Hana. My part, audit of intelligence gathering and analysis. Elaboration, auditing intelligence gathering and analysis focuses on how effectively an organization collects, analyzes, and acts on information related to potential threats. This process involves reviewing the effectiveness of intelligence sources, communication, and analytical capabilities in supporting security operation. Situations and case study: Anti-Terrorism Intelligence Operation 2016 until 2017. Context: as part of Malaysia's counter-terrorism efforts, the Royal Malaysia Police (PDRM) conducted a review of its intelligence gathering capabilities following the detection of several terrorist cells within the country. Case study example: in 2016, Malaysian authorities successfully intercepted a planned terrorist attack by a group linked to ISIS The successful operation was largely attributed to the intelligence sharing mechanism between Malaysia and neighboring countries. Audit findings. While the intelligence sharing networks with regional partners were effective, there was room for improvement in terms of both speed and accuracy. Although information was shared, the timeliness and precision of the data exchange could be enhanced to ensure more proactive and informed responses. Furthermore, the audit highlighted the need for the organization to invest in more advanced surveillance and data analysis tools. These upgrades will enhance intelligence gathering capabilities, enabling the organization uh, to better monitor potential threats and respond more effectively to emerging risks. Outcome: following the audit, Malaysia strengthened its intelligence sharing arrangement and invest in new tools to support real-time data analysis. I will now like to invite to the stage Yasmin Zeli. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Mr. Hushazwe. I will continue the presentation. Employee training and awareness, elaboration. Employee training and awareness programs are vital to ensuring that all staff members are well equipped to identify and respond to security threats. This includes both technical training on security systems and general awareness on how to handle potential security breaches. Situation and case study. Cybersecurity awareness program for government employees implemented 2018. In the context, in 2018, the Malaysian government launched a nationwide cybersecurity awareness program to address the increasing threat of cyber attacks. Case study example. A pilot program was implemented across several government agencies to improve employees' awareness of phishing scams and data protection practices. The program involved simulated phishing attacks to test employees' ability to recognize threats and respond appropriately. Findings. The findings revealed that a significant number of government employees were unable to recognize phishing emails, which led to successful attacks on several departments. This lack of awareness made it easier for malicious actors to compromise sensitive information. Additionally, there was a noticeable absence of consistent cybersecurity training across various government agencies, leaving many employees ill-equipped to defend against evolving cyber threats. This gap in training further contributed to vulnerabilities within the system, highlighting the need for a more unified and comprehensive approach to cybersecurity education across all departments. For recommendations, the nationwide rollout of regular cybersecurity training programs to ensure that all employees are consistently updated on the latest threats and best practices for protecting sensitive information. In addition, it is recommended that real-time phishing attack simulations and security drills be implemented. These exercises would help employees recognize and respond to phishing attempts in a controlled environment, strengthening their ability to act swiftly and effectively when faced with actual threats. Such proactive measures would significantly improve overall cybersecurity awareness and resilience across government agencies. And with that, it is my pleasure to now hand over the floor to Mr. Hairi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now, my part is continuous monitoring and improvement. Their elaboration. Continuous monitoring and improvement are essentially for maintaining of effective security posture. This involves ongoing surveillance of security system, periodic audits, and the implementation of improvement based on emergency threats and lessons learned from past incidents. For the situation or case study, ongoing surveillance and monitoring post-2017 terrorist attack, their context. After the 2017 terrorist attack in the Philippines, Malaysia increased its efforts in monitoring and improving security system at its borders. For the case study example, Malaysia border security and immigration system were enhanced with real-time monitoring capabilities and better cooperation with international intelligence agency to track potential terrorist movement. For the outcome, continuous improvement process were implemented including real-time data analysis tools and enhanced communication between border security agencies. This has led to a significant reduction in cross-border security breach. I hope this sharing has provided some inspiration and better understanding. Thank you to the Royal Malaysian Police College for inviting me as a speaker conference. Assalamualaikum.
Jadi kat